This comes across in a lot of your writing, and even this emphasis on kindness within the church. You have that also in your view of God. And I might be unfairly paraphrasing you, but in one of your books, it is God God is nice and he likes you. It's that sort of thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I had a stress illness 30 odd years ago. Don't get too sad. I've been living off it ever since. But it was horrible, of course. And I spent a lot of time in our upstairs sitting room. At that time of the year, the Japanese flowering cherry was out. It was just a cloud of pink. It was truly wonderful. And I led a very simple life. I said a couple of prayers from the Anglican prayer book, because I didn't have the freedom to say any others. I listened to some music. I bought a bike, and I rode the bike around the village where we lived. And I think I learned what it was like to have God sitting on the front step or the back step with you cycling in a circle in front of him. No need for conversation, just a relearning of the fact it is precisely what you said, that God is very nice and he likes me. I mean, who wants to be loved despite everything? That's not much fun, is it? You know, God holds his nose while he ushers you in, doesn't appeal to me at all.
Yes, it's sort of a graceless view of grace, isn't it?
It is. I'm glad I thought of that. Yes, it's a graceless view of grace.
Use it in your next book, please.
Yeah, I absolutely will, yes. And some people in public have actually said to me, don't you think that's a very weak word to use about God, that he's nice? And I have always said, you may see it like that, and I understand what you're saying, but actually in the church we major on saying God is awesome and wonderful and great, and we don't know what we're talking about really. And the God who became man, the father who runs down the road to throw his arms around this oik of a boy who's just decided, because he's hungry, that's what the Bible says, wants some food. That God is the one we are allowed to know. And there are so many barriers put up to us meeting that God by people who are frightened, perhaps, that there is no God. There's a dimension of a plain unbelief that I think prevents. We've heard a lot about churches over the last couple of weeks that have got things really sorted, but they don't want it touched by anything from outside.
Yes, it's as if Christianity can be compressed into a set of beliefs and so on, and any ambiguities, any mysteries are sort of are a threat to us.